virality is so tempting. It is just, oh, it's so tempting. But longevity is what helps you build your empire. Today, I'm going to be talking about why I'm in it for the long haul and why chasing spikes of attention just isn't for me. Hello, my beautiful entrepreneurs. My name is Tabitha Bear, and this is A Hot Mess Builds an Empire. I have absolutely no idea what it is that I'm doing. I have absolutely no idea what it is that I'm doing. And I know I have no idea what it is that I'm doing because I just went through this entire episode and didn't record it. So here we are again for reals this time. I guess the first round was practice. So frustrating. So frustrating. But as I tell you at the beginning of every episode, I literally have no idea what it is that I'm doing, but I'm doing it with the energy of someone who has tripped and is making a career out of the fall. Let's talk about the internet's obsession with virality, right? And honestly, our low-key obsession with virality too. It's there. You want to go viral. I want to go viral. My feed is dominated by people with overnight success stories. Hey, I got to quit my job overnight because I went from 100 subscribers to 100,000 subscribers and I'm making thousands of dollars per day and I don't have to work my full-time job anymore. And this hustle became my full-time gig. And you see all of these overnight success stories and it's kind of frustrating because you don't see the effort, you don't see the hustle, you don't see the messy middle. You see the virality. That one post that managed to change everything for this person. And it's one of those things too where it seems like platforms and the algorithm tend to reward speed and just output and trends, and you cannot create with a reactive approach. You need to have purpose in your content. So don't create for attention, create for intention. Virality is not the same as growth. It's not. So when you go viral, you may get a couple purchases out of something, you may get some followers and likes, but you don't get long-term interest. You may feel the pressure to repeat certain videos and topics that maybe were one-offs that you kind of don't want to chase anymore. Like, oh, these weren't part of the plan, but I guess it's what people like, so I should keep doing it. You start to chase that high. You start to chase those spikes. You start to chase going viral. So what does longevity look like? She's recognizable. She's not explosive. She's not flashy. She doesn't show up right away. She's a little bit beige, but we like her. We should sit down with her. We should have lunch with her, stay a little while, get to know longevity. She's about showing up consistently. She's about creating topics that will continue to last for months and years after you post. She is about people finding you gradually, not overnight. There is a creative cost to trying to go viral all the time. So you're always chasing that hit, right? You're always chasing that high, and you start to create to perform instead of creating for purpose. So you hit this fork in the road where it's like, this is what my core value is, and I want to create for purpose, but I know that this is going to do really well, so I'm going to create to perform. And you'll start to see that if you create to perform, you're going to create a certain type of audience and community for yourself, or lack thereof. And I always think it's so interesting when I see videos of people who are like, let me show you how to go viral, because I don't think you can plan for it. And if you do have like cracked the code on virality, I feel like it's high risk and low reward, because you're chasing numbers, you're not chasing intention. You invest your time into going viral over something that can disappear in 24 to 72 hours. And really, like, to me, building your business off of the luck of going viral, hopefully maybe sometime soon, it's not a good strategy. It's a very fragile strategy to sit there and go, everything has to go viral, everything has to hit, everything has to do well. And you burn out trying to be that person who's going viral all the time. So listen, I know it's not great to hear, but longevity does require strategy. They go hand in hand, they're partners. Longevity is not accidental. It's not. And, having strategy helps you create content that invites in the curious people, the thoughtful people, the aligned people. And when you create content that attracts those type of people in, you get people who subscribe, people who return, people who are interested in what it is that you're doing, even if you kind of pivot a little bit here and there, people who buy from you, and people who are going to share what it is that you have to offer, whether it's content or products or services, whatever. They're the ones who are going to be sharing it to people who are like minded, right? And you want that for your community. You want that for your audience, because your audience is not just for you, your audience is also for your audience. That's why it makes it more of a community than an audience, right? Is because your comment section is not just all hail Tabitha, which, if you want to comment that, please, it would make my day. But it's not about all hail Tabitha. This is amazing. Thank you so much. People talk to each other. They're people. It's social media. You're going to have people in the comment section who are like, yeah, I really loved this about what it is that she answered for this. And I had an experience with this. And people create friendships and connections and all kind of stuff in the comment section. So why wouldn't you want to have like-minded people following you, so that you have a community of people who love to lean on each other as well? Like that's beautiful thing. And I don't see that on accounts that are constantly chasing virality. You want to build a foundation based on evergreen content. And if you don't know what evergreen content is, it's you put something out into the universe and it is still good for months or years from now. It is still something that is applicable and relatable for time to come. It is not seasonal content. It is not trendy content. Sometimes it takes a really long time to see progress from it, but it is evergreen and it answers pain points for people who are going through something that say, I'm going through something today and I find a blog post and it's really applicable to me today. And then somebody 5 years from now goes through the same situation and they stumble across this blog post that helps them as well. That is evergreen content. And when we chase the spikes, when we look to create content that isn't evergreen, it's not going to do well. It's seasonal. It's only going to get like a quick amount of hits for a short amount of time, and then people are going to move on to the next best thing or to evergreen content. And this really helps you ramp up a strong and credible business when you're like, you start to find your people, you start to build your community, you start to make some serious money, and then you're like, hey, look at all this content that I have. Look at all these pain points that I have addressed. Look at all these offerings that I have for you, right? Like, and here is my backlog of content for the last 3 years that I have been working on and sharing publicly and sharing my story and sharing what it is that I have going on for you to see, like, oh, she's kind of been through it. She knows her shit. She's kind of knowing what she's talking about. Viral content doesn't get you that. People just want to quick scroll through. Oh, that's really funny. They did the dance that everybody else is doing with the chickens, and then they move on to the next thing. You want to choose depth over reach. Reach looks so good on paper. It's the first thing that you put on your media kit. Hey, my reach on Pinterest is 1 million people per month. My reach on Instagram is 300,000 people for the last 30 days. Okay, what's your conversion percentage? How many people sign up for your newsletter? How many people click through your newsletter? How many people open your newsletter? How many people buy from your newsletter, right? What are the things that you're doing that have depth to them and not just reach? Depth is the thing that is building relationships. And you have to face the painful truth that you are not for everyone, and you are not going to find everyone, and everyone is not going to follow you. They're not. They're not going to follow me just because I'm talking about business, right? Like, it doesn't mean people are going to follow me. And that's okay. I accepted that a long time ago. But I want to find the right people. I want to find the people that I'm right for, and I want to find people that are right for each other in my community. So, what does longevity look like? Longevity looks like the topics that you can return to time and again. It looks like sustainability, and it is staying away from the trends. I'm not saying don't have fun with your content. I'm not saying don't do any trends. That's not what I'm here to say. But not everything is a good fit for what it is that you're doing. Sometimes, yes, it's very fun for everybody to jump on board something and put the same music to it and kind of connect and have that synergy and do like, okay, so the trend is you keep stitching and keep going and keep stitching on TikTok and you keep going and going and going. And it's really funny to add on to something. Okay, so have a little fun with your content, but you can't plan to go viral every single time. You shouldn't be doing trends every single time. You should be doing things with purpose. So, just to reframe here at the end of this episode, I want to reframe. Virality is that one night stand. Sorry, but it is. It's the one night stand that you use for attention, to feel good about yourself immediately. And longevity is that relationship that builds trust, that builds depth. And trust is the thing that's going to build your business. Virality and attention are just not. So I'm not trying to go viral. I don't think I ever will go viral. I'm just not that person that manages to do things that like succeeds in a viral capacity. And let's be honest, we all wish we would go viral at some point, right? We all wish that we would have that viral moment that makes us go from, what do I have right now? 21 subscribers today. Let's say that it takes me from 21 subscribers to the 1,000 subscribers I need to be able to monetize. And I hit the 4,000 hours of watch time to be able to monetize. And then people don't kind of watch it anymore and all of that falls away. I would love to go viral, but I just don't see the sustainability in it. I don't. And I choose the long haul route, the scenic route. Patience is not my forte. Patience and I, we do not fucking get along, man. We just don't. And restraint, forget about it. My ADHD and my impulsive actions, like impulse racks at the store, were made for me. People make their money off of me on the impulse racks. The same thing with Amazon carts. Hey, I noticed you bought this. Did you also want to buy this? Well, yes, I do. I'm that person. So restraint and patience. Oh, that's really testing me. But it's for my business. It is for the betterment of my business. It is for, I know betterment's not a word, but it is for the betterment of the sustainability of my business. It is better for my mental health. It is better for me to learn from as a business person, and it is better for the community that I'm trying to build. So would I love to go viral? Yes, please. Help me go viral. By all means, make it happen. Give me my 15 seconds of fame and a bunch of likes and whatever and subscriptions, and maybe somebody will buy something. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Of course I am. We all have ego, right? Like we all want to go viral, but I care so much about my business and I'm so passionate about what it is that I do that I want to see it reach the right people. And if that is something that, okay, so viral gives me 15 minutes of fame and maybe I get some type of purchase out of it and maybe I get 100 subscribers, some of them are going to fall off and realize that not all my content is for them, right? And that's something that would happen in 15 minutes, let's say. But I would much prefer the long haul route of, okay, this took 6 months to get here, but none of these people are falling off and they keep returning for the services that I have, the content that I have, the products that I'm building time and again, right? Like I want to continue to help people. And if it's the same 100 people, then let it be the same 100 people. But that just seems more appealing to me because I care about the longevity of my business. So I would love to know, are you in it for the long haul or are you in it for the quick hits? I'm just really curious. So please, no judgment, throw it in the comments. Let me know what you're in it for. And if virality is working out for you, like what kind of strategies are you using to plan around virality? I'm more just really curious because I just don't think it's sustainable, but that's coming from someone who doesn't go viral all the time, right? Like maybe I would change my tune if I went viral all the time. I don't know. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you tomorrow.